Well,
New York
are
is a
you
great
seeing
place.
anyone? Can I be nosy?
Not particularly. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of people. I'm seeing a lot of people.
Women-wise?
Women-wise, yeah. I'm
Yeah.
into women more than men. I mean, you know, I'm all for guys that like men, but it's just not my thing.
Right. You really
I
like
never
women.
really understood that.
What? Guys that like guys?
Well, I think
Well,
it's
that's not
terrific
you.
if they're really into it, but, you know, and if I were into it, I'd be into it, but I like women. That's my definite preference. I have to say.
Now, which one do you like most, women or money? Honestly.
Now, that could be a tough question.
Is that tough?
That's a tough question. I really like, I really admire and respect women, I have to tell
Right.
you. You know, I joke and we're cavalier, but I think women are incredible. They're smarter than men.
Thank you.
They're tougher than men.
Thank you.
And certain women can lead certain men right down anything they want. It's the power of a certain thing that's just unbelievable.
And does that go for you? Can you be led anywhere?
Oh, yes, I can be led. And
Would you ever go for a fat, middle-aged woman that's a Jew?
It's always possible.
No, you're more into the young, blonde, thin model thing, aren't you?
I tend to be, but, you know, you never know what happens. I mean, life changes.
Yeah.
Life can change.
Have you ever been with a fat woman?
No. but it could happen. It could happen.
You should try it.
I know. It's good. I can imagine it's very good.
No, I think you'd be pleasantly surprised.
I think I'd be very pleasantly surprised. I have a feeling.
So you're not seeing anyone, you're seeing a lot of people.
Really a lot of people at this point.
Now, why is it, you're not getting married again, I hope. Did you learn your lesson, or are you going to do it again?
You tell me, should I?
No, don't get married again. Except for you always had prenuptial agreements.
I did.
Excellent. I learned from you.
I did. You need a prenup. Well, you did. I mean, you had to learn something from me because you've gone through the ringer. There's no question about it.
This is my third and final marriage.
Well, that's good. And I think that's terrific. And it sounds like you're getting along very well.
We're getting along, yeah.
Fight every once in a while.
Yeah, well, I
but
go
these are minor
crazy.
details.
Do you think that you're, like, you know, seeing a lot of women and having, you know, divorces and stuff like that? Is that because are you ever going to find any woman that measures up to Mom?
No, I doubt it. I think, you know, my mother's very special. And I don't like to think of women in terms of my mother because I'd never touch them. That's another thing that I'm not into. But, you know, it's like...
Well, is that why they... Well, let's go there.
No, my mother's like a person... She's just a great woman and a really wonderful woman. So I don't like to equate the women I go out with.
You mean you don't want to think your mother's a woman?
Goodnight, or beyond that.
You don't want to think your mother's a woman?
No, she's a great woman. I just don't want to equate other women because I literally...
Because there's like this one woman that's like the queen of all women.
She's a special woman. And she never kissed anybody. She never did anything.
She never had sex?
She never had sex. My mother never had sex. She never even thought about sex.
Do you think she shook hands with anyone?
She's perfect. I mean, you know. So how could I go out with anybody like that? That would be terrible. So, but she is very special.
And I bet she feels that way about you, too.
Well,
I bet you're her special little baby.
She better feel that way about you.
So, thank you for being here.
Well, thank you very
fascinated
much.
by you. You will always remain fascinating to all of us.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everybody.